2026 Honda Gold Wing Trike isn't just another motorcycle on the road, it's a statement. When it rolls past, people stop and stare, not only because of its size but because it looks like something designed to take you across the country in absolute comfort. For many, a trike represents the freedom of motorcycling without the constant balancing act of two wheels. Honda understands that balance perfectly, and with the Gold Wing Trike, they've taken everything riders already loved about the Gold Wing and added even more stability, confidence, and convenience. Let's start with the engine, because that's where the magic begins. Honda has kept the famous 1833cc flat-six motor. It's smooth, refined, and delivers power like nothing else in its class. While other big touring bikes thump and rumble, this one purrs. It's powerful enough to carry a rider, a passenger, luggage, and still feel like it's barely breaking a sweat. The torque delivery is flat and consistent, which means whether you're cruising at 30 miles per hour or 70, the pull is steady and predictable. There's no sudden burst, no drama, just confidence. That's what makes long-distance riding less tiring and far more enjoyable. Transmission options keep the experience versatile. Riders who love tradition can stick with the 6-speed manual gearbox. It's smooth, precise, and still satisfying for those who enjoy being in full control. But the real gem is the dual-clutch transmission. This system lets you switch between fully automatic mode and paddle-shift manual mode. In city traffic, you can relax and let the bike handle the shifts. Out on the highway or twisty backroads, you can take over and click through gears with fingertip precision. It's the best of both worlds and something that makes the Gold Wing Trike accessible to a wider range of riders. Suspension plays a huge role in comfort, and Honda has put serious thought into this setup. The double wishbone front suspension, usually seen in cars, not bikes, keeps the front stable, even during hard braking. That means less dive, more control, and smoother handling overall. At the rear, the trike configuration gives you two wheels, often with independent suspension. Each wheel responds to bumps individually, so the ride doesn't get unsettled. The result: you glide over rough highways instead of bouncing around. On a cross-country trip, this difference can mean arriving relaxed instead of exhausted. The handling itself is different from a two-wheeler. On a motorcycle, you lean into turns. On a trike, you steer through them. At first, riders used to leaning might find it strange, but with time the stability becomes addictive. There's no need to put your feet down at stoplights. Gravel, sand, or uneven surfaces don't create panic. And when carrying a passenger, you never feel like the bike is going to tip. For many riders, especially those who want to keep touring without worrying about balance, the trike setup is liberating. Comfort is where the Gold Wing has always led the pack, and the trike version continues that legacy. The seat is wide and sculpted for all-day riding. The ergonomics are designed so your back stays straight, your shoulders relaxed, and your legs stretched comfortably. For passengers, it's one of the best seats in motorcycling. Supportive, spacious, and paired with a backrest that feels more like a lounge chair than a bike seat. Add in heated grips and heated seats, and you're ready to ride in just about any season. Wind management is another highlight. The large fairing channels air around the rider and passenger, reducing buffeting. The electrically adjustable windscreen changes height at the push of a button. Want maximum protection on the highway? Raise it up and enjoy a calm bubble of air. Want more? Breeze on a warm afternoon. Lower it instantly. This flexibility makes a huge difference on long trips. Modern technology is built into the Gold Wing Trike. The infotainment system supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That means your phone integrates directly with the display, so you can use navigation, stream music, or handle calls without fumbling around. The screen is clear, the menus are intuitive, and the audio system is strong enough to hear even with a helmet on. Honda has struck a balance. The bike feels high-tech without feeling overwhelming. Storage is generous, which is critical for touring. The saddlebags and trunk are already spacious on the standard Gold Wing, but the trike setup allows even larger storage in the rear. You can pack for a week-long trip without compromise. Helmets, jackets, gear, and personal items fit easily, and everything locks securely. The integration is seamless. No awkward boxes bolted on, just clean design that matches the premium feel of the rest of the machine. On the road, the 2026 Gold Wing Trike feels built for distance. Acceleration is smooth, not aggressive, but steady and commanding. Highways feel effortless, with the engine running quietly and the suspension soaking up bumps. You sit back, relax, and watch the miles disappear. Cornering is different, as you steer instead of lean, but once you settle into the rhythm, it feels natural. Braking is excellent, too, with Honda's linked system distributing force across all three wheels. That means confidence stops even with extra weight on board. Looks matter, and Honda hasn't ignored design. The Gold Wing Trike looks cohesive and elegant. The front is sharp, with modern LED headlights and aerodynamic lines. The bodywork flows smoothly, giving it a muscular but refined appearance. At the rear, the wide stance of the Trike is integrated beautifully, with sculpted fenders and paint that matches the rest of the bike. Unlike some aftermarket conversions that look pieced together, this feels like it came straight from the factory. Now, it's only fair to mention the trade-offs. This machine is heavy, and that weight impacts fuel economy. It's also wide, which means tight streets and narrow lanes require caution. If you're a rider who lives for leaning through sharp corners, a Trike won't deliver that same thrill. And of course, price is a factor. Between the Gold Wing itself and the Trike configuration, you're looking at a premium investment. But for riders who want ultimate comfort, stability, and the confidence to tour without worry, that price reflects real value. What makes the Gold Wing Trike special is who it's designed for. It's not trying to be a sport bike, and it's not trying to be the cheapest touring option. It's built for people who want to ride long distances in comfort. It's for couples who want to travel together without sacrificing stability. It's for riders who may no longer feel comfortable managing a heavy two-wheeler but aren't ready to give up the joy of touring. And it's for anyone who looks at a stretch of highway and feels excitement instead of dread. The 2026 Honda Gold Wing Trike isn't just transportation. It's freedom packaged in comfort and technology. It's a way to keep exploring, to keep traveling, and to keep making memories on the road without the stress of balancing or fatigue. That's why it stands out. It's not just about the destination, it's about making every mile enjoyable. For riders who want the ultimate touring partner, this Trike isn't just an option, it's the answer.